challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let's get this mission started.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Brushes off the impact. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Nothing but air for the impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Our fighters should be warmed up. How will our fighters use this time to create chances for themselves? Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one chases them down. KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. With the throw. Was looking for that jump attack. Drive rush to keep it going. All right, what's coming up next? Risky up-close scrap still going. Brushes that off and keeps going. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Sonic boom. Rising uppercut. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player, burnout activates. Connects with the throw. Player two can't impact, squashed. A real test of nerves here. In attack range. Sonic Blade to fish for a reaction. Player one with the rhythm, owning that space. They gotta go. Full drive on deck. Player two, the drive impact doesn't work. Whoa, critical art now. Flatline zone. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Starts off zoning with fireball. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes the chance to hurt him. Neither of them willing to back off here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Taking stock. Parries the projectile. Life lead opens up. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Gets him. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Looks like they want to re-establish their game time with fireballs. Player two chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Hits them with a stop and fire. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Both fighters have a full burnout activates. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Sonic boom. Time to reassess the situation. Now they can use drive. Player two has the throw connects. A quick breather. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Checks him with they're recovered. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Dangerous range here. Oh, they switch sides. Oh, super arcade. Excellent block. Let's loose a boom. Presses from shoot, there's shot. Punish counter sets the table. Only a little bit of drive and life left. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checks them with the boom. Impact's a no-go.
Hey now, where are you going?
Forcefully closes the gap. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good lead. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. What a clutch side push there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Heading into the end game now. Sneaks in the throw. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Sticks to jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Fights out of the corner, that crushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that targeting. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Check, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Ugh. Player one needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage. Oh. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Backs them into the corner. Knockdown. Whoa, hold on. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Takes a trip. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. They need to hold out. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes the chance to hurt him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player two chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Full S brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters are low on drive. What will they use it on? Attack, defend, anything can happen in this situation. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Checks them with the boom. Their spacing is so on point right now. But the drive impact doesn't work. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Rolls out the Sobot. Big opportunity coming. Both sides getting ready. Let's loose a boom. Escapes the corner. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Checks him with the boom. Stand carry. Boom! 20 seconds to go. The nth drive impact misses. This is a bad situation. There's a drive impact. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish!
You're kidding me! Yeah, final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. This is gonna hurt. Who's going to steal this win? Nothing stops this train. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player one goes airborne. Player's punish counter on reaction. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Huge chance after that wall splash. Oh, here we go. The throw is denied. This is a complete shutdown. And whip! They're wide open!
Drops that off! Burns out! Punish counter sets the table!
A real test of nerves here!
Dangerous range here.
Player 2
Is in a very good spot now.
goes airborne!
Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space.
Now they can use drive! Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Uses their drive gauge. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Sonic Boom! Who will gain control of the match in the early going. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both sides looking for an opening. Trips them up. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Very solid corner. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game, that big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. From up above. Nice read! Denies them with a somersault kick. Oh!
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Do they have enough drive rush to keep it going? Blocks it. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 holding on to that rising uppercut.
And he finds the target.
KO. Player 2
Gets the win in a convincing fashion.
right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. The super armor does its job. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Oh, easy tech. Life lead opens up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Parries to cancel the fire. Sonic Boom! They're not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Turns it up a notch at KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps. Stick springs forward with the drive rush. Flash knuckle. A quick breather. Somersault kick stops them cold. They return to center stage. Shows a medium kick. Blocks the impact. Checks with a medium kick. What'll happen here? And it's, oh, what's this?
Punish counter sets the kick the flatlines in.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they still springs forward with a drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Drive rush to keep it going.
Just goes for it at this range.
Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. A quick breather. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now. Excellent block. Checks him with the boom. Throws a fireball. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Going in. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player burns out. That's how you close it out. What a beast! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak